Yeah, there's an incident right here. I don't know what's going on. And, yeah, this is a blue track. Yeah, I don't know. There's an incident right now. It's 9:12 p.m. Thursday, March 16, 2017. Right on Main Street. Yeah, right on Main Street. And I just passed by before this man sit on the floor. He wasn't there. When I saw all these, yeah, I looked with. It's a radio. I picked it up, empty radio, broken radio. It looked like a radio, I think. And a broken glass I picked up. And some of the guys stand there, right there, four of them. And I asked them if I could pick them up before the police came. I don't know why. I picked up the broken material. Yeah, I picked up the broken material. And yeah, pick up the broken material before the cops come here and this man sit on the floor. So that's why I'm on to the left of the three police officers and this man that just sat down. And those, well, two men now. The other two weren't in apparently. There were four. It was more. There were four, five, six, seven about before these three cops came. So, and I saw this broken radio and glass, and I said, "Can I pick them up?" Because I'm just curious. None of them say anything, and then right I pick it up. A few seconds later, and there's three police officers came along with this man, and so this man threw his that little white thing by the foot of this police officer. I guess his ID card, whatever paper. He threw it down and began to sit down. I don't know what the incident is. And this police car is there, and police units 67110 of Lexington. And I'm always curious, and certainly in light of $250+ million lawsuit I'm contemplating to file against a former governor of Indiana, Evan Bayh, and a former senator of Indiana as well. So that placed a lot of serious stress on me. In fact, I filed a police report on March the 3rd, I believe. 2nd or 3rd, I forgot the report. It's on Wednesday, I think. And with Police Officer Adams, she keeps saying 1 day before March, I think March 3rd, she said March 2nd, which is an incorrect date. The day is 1 day after. I think she said March 2nd, which it should be on 3rd. Because whichever it is in the police report, it should be 1 day after. Now, whatever the day is written on the police report, that's an accurate date, yes. Because the week before, which is on Thursday, March the 3rd or March the 2nd, I had to double check my record, which is on Thursday, and just a few blocks down, yeah, it's called the Lexington Public Library. A big tall black man threatened me as I walked by. He said, "I'm gonna gun you down." That's what the black man said, and I report to the police department, but yet Officer Adam refused to put that word or that statement. I quoted to her. I say, quote, the man said, "I'm gonna gun you down," but yet it's not on the police report. And then Officer Finch later, I came back on a different day. Officer Finch seemed to defend Officer Adam as well. I don't know what's going on other than $250 million lawsuit I'm contemplating, looking for a team of high-power law firm to represent me to file a lawsuit against this multi-state government conspiracy with Evan Bayh in mind. And then the Morgan law firm also contribute to this conspiracy, as Dollar General and a few others people or corporations as well. And so it's a serious threat to me, a $250 million lawsuit that I'm been contemplating as my life is worth of it. And the black man said, "Hey, I'm gonna gun you down." but yet it's not in the police report. And other than it says a terroristic, third-degree threat, and that was it. With nothing related to it. And I went back to the police department of Lexington, Kentucky, right next door to the public library, more than twice. And after a while, got tired. I'm not going to argue. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not going to argue, debate with a bunch of professional police officers about you're going to answer yes or no, that kind of stuff. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not going to answer any question, yes or no, or any specific to their advantage. So I left, and here tonight I left the library, going home, and here, so there's a broken glass, and so this man's on the floor, and now we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 police officers at least, and then this, I guess not all police officers. This is a fireman, and so there's another, and a police. It's a police car, a police truck number 1. And another police fire department. So I don't know what's going on right now. Now the man look like he's being booked with a yellow, look like a yellow or white. I'm not sure. With the late in the evening like this, yellow is one of my favorite colors. Blue is my favorite. Yellow is my other. Yeah, blue, red. Yeah, I mean blue. Blue is my favorite. Green, yellow. The green and yellow mixed blue. Those are my color, and browns occasion. I like that too. But this man, I don't know whether it's white or yellow, because late in the evening I can tell with the red blue light flashing. So whatever this subliminal is suggesting, I have no focused idea. And so police, I hope this whatever incident that the police officer here will solve the issue, maintain law and order, which is very highly important in the city, in any city, yeah. Let alone Lexington, Kentucky, which I love. It is bluegrass city. I love the city, beautiful city, and need not be ashamed of it. And certainly, we are not going to throw a bunch of garbage into this Lexington city, which is called corruption of local politicians. Multi-state, started in Indiana, go to Missouri, to Florida, Pensacola mostly, and then to Alabama, to Murfreesboro and Nashville, Tennessee, and then here Lexington. Like cancer is grow bigger and bigger, larger and larger. And now right now I have 2.5 million Facebook networks of people, but that's insufficient apparently. And I need and of course on my YouTube video, I produce more than 50 YouTube video. By and large percentage of people would watch the police conspiracy videos of my YouTube and Facebook than any video that I produce. People are crazy about knowing, finding out, learning what's going on about police conspiracy. Just like I am, just like those are for a few people away there. You know, people just and so here's the. Yes, this is place right here. So whatever incident took place, I don't know at this moment without taking into it. And ever since I came to Lexington, Kentucky, I believe in January. This is March, so it's a little over 2 months I've been here now. I think January 27. I written down. I had to double check the day. I think January 27. I arrived here by Uber taxi. A Catholic guy who was and his girlfriend sent me here from Murfreesboro, Tennessee on an Uber taxi. Now I hitchhiked on the Murfreesboro, Tennessee, picked up by this Kayla, who says she's with the First Baptist Church, only to find out that she is not. And with the agreement that she's gonna come to Lexington to visit her mom because some health issue with her mom, and that so I was willing to get a ride with this Kayla from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, come to Lexington, because I didn't care where to go. I just want to get out of Murfreesboro, Tennessee at the time, away from those police and local politicians, corruption. And of course, then on the way here, Love's gas station, they bought me a Subway sandwich, Coca-Cola, and the whole 9 yards. And only to find out, Lexington. I could tell just based on common sense, Lexington is going to be a bad city. Before I even arrived here, and then she and her boyfriend dropped me at Lawrenceburg instead of Lexington. well, she come up with excuse. Her mom this and mom there. Instead of Lexington, it was Lawrenceburg. Now Lawrenceburg is about 40 minutes drive from Lexington. Without money, without as a homeless, there's no way I could live in Lexington. It's like Gilligan by himself in Gilligan Island. Imagine what it's like. A lonely man in the island with no help. And so I refuse, and then they say, okay, well, Uber, and they call Uber taxi to get me here to Lexington. And so ever since, yeah, Lexington, Kentucky is just a bunch of corruption after corruption. So tonight, I don't know what this incident relate to. I'm going to find out. And the police officer across the street, and that is called Chase Bank. I think Chase Bank. And so this is called a Kentucky theater, and called. Okay, this is the man, a group of men, 5 or 7 of them standing here called the bar. The address 224 East Main, I think, East Main, Kentucky, East Main, Lexington, Kentucky, which is about 2 blocks or so from the library. Now, the police department is address 150, I think. And so this is 224, just about a block and a half. So I'm going home, get late and getting cold, and so I don't know what's going on. I'm going to find out. And then I'm going to put it on YouTube, let my 2.5 million people and whatever people would like to find out, just as curious as I am. So with this in mind, it is because I know my life is very dangerous with 200 plus $50 million lawsuit. That's before, other felony I discovered just a couple of days ago. It was $250 million I've been thinking before I just discovered another felony. And so I don't know how much it is right now. But with this, I'm just going to go home and relax and enjoy myself. And let God, the Holy Spirit, and Father, Son, and Holy Spirit take over and take care of it. With this in mind, Liu Kai Track right now, it's 9:24 p.m. Thursday, March 16, 2017. Liu Kai Track, and I'm on Facebook, YouTube, Google Plus, and Twitter right now. And more apps later when I came, I got more evidence to gather, or more evidence to organize rather than gather. I got more evidence to organize when I have time to do it, let alone to gather more evidence. But with this in mind, Liu Kai Track, LIUKHAITRAC, I'm a Chinese, American, a patriotic one. Give me liberty or give me death. That's my main message on Facebook. So with that in mind, let's see what. Oh yeah, I got so many threats besides the man say I'm gonna gun you down, and there's a lot more, and a physical threat and a verbal threat, and called the latest, and they're called automobile. Yeah, they are occasionally just a couple of days after I filed the police report here in Lexington. Yeah, a driver on a SUV, sort of, bumped into me as I walking passing through the sidewalk with the parking lot, the driveway, and SUV coming out, parked right on the driveway. I'm out on the sidewalk rather than the driveway. And for pedestrians, as I walk on the sidewalk, and I walk by the sidewalk, and then the SUV moved, and just slightly bumped, just a slightly. Is that a message or what? So those are incidents, and that story I have yet to tell the police department yet. But it was so much, I don't know how they're gonna react. They're gonna downplay it again. I'm tired of even report such incident. Yeah, not to mention this whole city. I mean, just virtually everyone are coming to contact with the library. So many people in the library, including staff. Well, not every staff, but too many staff that is at the library, and a whole bunch of stalkers, just people and of all sorts. And well, anyway, And that's just so it's like a cancer. It grows and grows and grows. And I'm going to try to get a hold of Attorney General when I can. I just don't know when. There's so much thing to do. Attorney General and the Justice Department and congressmen, state and federal congress need to be informed as well. Attorney General, state and federal attorney general need to be informed of it. That is all these political conspiracies growing bigger and bigger from Indiana, Missouri, Florida, and then the let's say Alabama 4, and then the Tennessee 5, Kentucky. Now 6 states right now have spreading into 6 different states of several cities. 6 states, and of course when I went to a federal prison 10 years, and I went to many different states during the in the prison system under the exam of so-called mental health, and they jet me on a private jet, and oftentimes I'm the only inmate on a private jet with but with a group of CEO, but the only inmate many a time, and many times they flew me to many different states in those 10 years of federal prisons, and I got more than 10 years of homeless. This is 27 years altogether that I've been through this brainwash, subliminal suggestion, and all this mind control and corruption that is going on. And now, right now, and it's a 4 months ago that I realized that's what really took place. That I really need to get out of it, and so I did. About 4 months ago, on October the 11th, I believe, October 11, 2016, the very day I left Pensacola, Florida by foot, and resist many hitchhike driver pick me up. I resist many several vehicle on the highway of Pensacola attempt to pick me up, and I resist that, and I walk more than 100 miles by foot on the highway. Here today, I'm in Lexington, Kentucky. So with this in mind, yeah, I'm gonna go home, relax, and enjoy myself, and keep on praying because I trust in God. If it wasn't for God, there's no way I can deal with all this vast number of politicians that they are outnumbered, like a Rambo. And of course, Rambo won in the movie. We all know that. So will I, because God's on my side. In 4 months, I have recognized a lot of felonies, including Morgan Law Firm, as well Dollar General and others, and Metro IT of Nashville, Tennessee, and many others. Yeah, solid evidence that is, and so forth. Well, anyways, all by myself without any resources as a homeless, that's something inhuman to do to accomplish such a task. And so I thank God for it. Yeah. So right now, I thank God the people. We have God's people. I've been attending to different churches, and so it's many church people have been praying for me, and I believe that victory is on my side when I'm alone by myself for virtually these 4 months, and I have discovered this much of felony and after felony and they have attempted to unrecognized device on a browser, trying to uh, get my Facebook password day by day, by the weeks and months. Yeah, there's plenty of records also on the computer. I don't even have time to organize. It's on Gmail, unless someone erase those records, but it's on Gmail. Gmail notification alerts me that by dozens and dozens and dozens. I don't even know how many dozens of times that report a notification on Gmail. Dollar General, that is. No, Dollar General. No, mostly it's Goodman David 316 at Gmail. That's where my Facebook connect to. and all the notifications sent to, and dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of notifications stating that unrecognized devices on a browser. Yeah, I made them on Lexington, Kentucky. That have been attempting to get my Facebook password, and because I have 2.5 million as the last calculation on my calculation, and of course the computer, all it just just too much to say. It's just too much problem on the computer. Look on Facebook and YouTube. You and a viewer and any enthusiast will see greater detail what I'm trying to say. Just too many evidence, and that's why 250 million now really is a very conservative speaking. And, well, anyway, this again, yeah, Lou Kai track. See that man was the man was sitting right here. I don't know. Yeah, see, well, okay, I don't remember written down. Maybe it's later. But that means city. When I walked by here, there was no one here other than these broken pieces, and these broken pieces, broken glass, and of course I pick it up. I pick it up. Besides, a lot of it's just a blue suggestion. He used a lot of psychology, and there was no one here other than about five or seven, 8 men standing right here at this the bar 224 as I walked by. No cop, the suspect wasn't there. I walked by, and then they pointed that direction that I didn't see any suspect or cop, and I saw the broken pieces here. And I picked it up. This broken piece of yeah, just plastic, glassine, and there's another piece right here now. So I picked up that and picked that one up, and so I said, can I have it? I want to take them home because I want to examine them too as well. And the five or 10 people stand there, and right after that, seconds later, and that's where that man came over here. With 3 cop, 4 cop came over here. I mean, shouldn't the cop be here first before those broken pieces here? Because that's what I'm saying. I walked by with no cop, there's no suspect. But then after that, then the man came up and get mad. Get mad as to what? Get mad about what? Did he do something wrong? Why would he get mad if he committed a crime? Why would he get mad for? Get mad on who? Get mad at who? And the cop let him get mad like that. Yeah, that's after the incident. After I came here with no one here, and the man and the cop shows up. That's how it happened. I mean, but common sense, cop and the suspect should be here before I arrive here. But after I picked up all the material, there was no one here, and then the cops, yeah, 3 or 4 cops, and the suspect sit right here in front, sit right here, sit right here as I read a moment right here ago. That just from just a few feet from here, we sit right there, yeah, sit right here. But sure, they sitting there where they just came from. It looks like it's a cheap movie that they've been doing all the time. It's a plot. It's a scheme. It's a conspiracy. That's where I'm concerned. It's a contrary to a common sense. If the crime occurred, the suspect would have been there before I came here. They would have let the suspect go somewhere else and bring the suspect back here. I mean, if they arrest a suspect down there, the suspect should be down there and not come back here. I mean, this is common sense. This is what behavior of I don't think this is activity or behavior that the professional police academy will train them to do that. But as I walk by here, and then just like I say, it's a cheap psychology, cheap movie. They do that all the time. The man sit right here and get mad, and the cop will let him do that. I mean, if he break the law, the cop would just book him. If he didn't break the law, there's no reason the cop would should stand by here to harass him. And so this is how. But anyway, this is a story, and needs to be told, and yeah, needs to be told by many people. Yeah, many people in Lexington do not know about it, right? But enough of them. Yeah, it's several, probably several several probably a couple several thousand people. Now the city is more than 300,000. Several thousand is not a whole lot, but several thousand concentrating on one person. That's a lot of people. Like Rambo. Rambo just facing just a few dozens of corrupt politicians, but to Rambo that by himself is a lot. Yeah, same here. But yeah, a couple thousand is not a whole lot. The city is more than 300,000. So a lot of people in Lexington are not aware of it and haven't heard of it yet, and need to be told. All right, with this in mind, we'll cut track. Yeah, I'm gonna dig up see if there's any police report regarding tonight's incident, and there should be a police report on that incident. And otherwise, this is just more felony commitment. And there's a police report, and I'll never find out how it's done too. So, because police department, yeah, the people need to know there's all this conspiracy going on in the city. 27 year conspiracy. I mean, that's a 6 days now that I'm a victim of it, and the people need to be told, need to be informed. And yeah, I have a few TV stations that I might be interested in, and I'm going to share with it and see if they're going to corrupt those TV stations like they conspire with Morgan and Morgan law firm. Who my thought was for the people that come that I went to see, only to find out Morgan and Morgan. Apparently, Morgan and Morgan has a very strong relationship with all these conspirators. For Morgan and Morgan, yeah, for Morgan and Morgan to risk the reputation in such a way. Well, anyway, this with Luke Track once again signing out.